Guys, welcome back to another war video. So as you can see, I'm in DSVG and I disbanded my alliance last war, and you all know the reasons why. So the very first war, one of my officers asked me to rank for my wags, and I take wags to war every time, but I never use him as an actual champ. I just place pre-fights and stuff like that. But it was a great rank up, I feel, and I'm very happy DSVG took me in because I know a lot of people here, not a lot, but I know some people and they are good friends, and I'm glad to be a part of DSVG now. So let's go on our regular path 5. So the reason why I put that video is that's the first one in DSVJ, and I don't want to mess up, and that is what happened while I was selecting my team and scouting my path. But luckily none of that happened during the war. So I'll be taking no Herc war today for me, by the way. So I'll be taking Wags, my brand new rank 4 Wags, and CIW to my first war in DSVG, and I absolutely want to make sure I do a very good job, because this is the first time in a very long time I am not a part of my alliance, so which feels weird, but hey, I was it was long due. So luckily I got my path 5, and I'll be taking this path. First is Hulkling. You have seen me take Hulkling with Valkyrie before. So this is an ascended Hulkling, and I've taken this fight with Valk before. So I was a little nervous to do this war because I just wanted to impress my teammates. So here I was just trying to do my normal Valk rotation, trying to get my Pierce and Bulwark charges up. And I did not do a very good job, you'll see in the fight. I mean, I've taken this fight before, no issues, and I know how to use Valk, but maybe a little bit of a nervousness was playing on my mind, and yep, the rotation was I really don't know why I'm trying to invert my combos like just randomly, but then I get a grip of the fight and I was able to do well. And there I finally managed to get all 3 Pierce and Bulwark charges, which was good. So the SP2 damage is going to be even better now. And I think this SP2, okay, that was not enough to kill him, but a couple of combos after this. And that was my first fight in DSVG, which was alright. It was not the best, but well, hey, a solo is a solo. And I ended with like 99%, or actually a full yellow bar. But yeah, it was a bit of a slow fight. So this is the fight where I was supposed to use Wags, and a couple of my teammates sent me a video. Munash, I think he sent me a video of this fight, and I was very impressed of how that fight went. He did a very good job on that fight, and yeah, I was like trying to replicate that fight, but I do feel I ended up doing an all right job. But it's good for a change because I usually use hook for this fight and it goes very well. So using another champ is always a fun thing to do. And also I've always wanted to rank 4 or like rank up Wags in general because I feel he's a very underrated champ. Like he has a lot to offer other than his pre-fights. I mean, although yeah, he does get overlooked because of Red Max, but he is a very solid champ. You will see in this fight. And look at that SPU that did like over 60,000 damage, which was very good. And plus the bleeds is also kind of taking him down. And another big fat special to almost like 90k damage to that. And here I accidentally throw my SPU. I thought he was dashing at me, but he just held his block for some weird reason. And I just need to get an opening because those charges are building upon him. He's almost at 11 now. He's at 11, 12 now. So I don't want to get hit by his SP for sure. Now he's unblockable as well, so need to bait it out of him, and luckily he throws it there. And the stupid part was I forgot to apply a relic. But don't worry guys, I do not die in this fight. And that SP1 just did 1% damage, which I was like, dude, come on. Get me out of this fight already. If it was with Herc, I would have been on to the next fight and that would have been done as well. But nah, Vags is solid. That was a decent intercept, and yep, I just got out of that fight finally. And this was another fight where I was supposed to use Wags. So since Noah is a metal, Wags just counters him easily. And usually I've seen me use Herc for all these fights, but honestly it was good for a change to use a different champ other than Herc. So against metal champs, Wag supplies a degen on his SP2 rather than a lead. So CAW versus Mangog on this node. You have seen me take this fight before. I have applied a wax pre-fight. Actually, no, I have not applied a wax pre-fight on this one. But yeah, it's a very straightforward fight, and we just need to get an intercept here. And here he light intercepts me, which is been the thing that he has been doing, and I lose two of my uh, indestructible charges, and I don't want to get hit again. But here, me being me, I do get hit again in this fight. I was just telling myself, just stay calm. You got this. I just threw that SP2. So I don't want to push him to a special 3, of course. I'm looking to bait his SP2 before he reaches 10 charges. But C.AV is such a tank. He can just take that SP2 to the block and not take any damage, which is such a good thing. Yeah, this SP2, I don't know why I was trying to evade this, but I just had one INV charge, but because of the glancing, CIW managed to just take that SP2 to the face and barely did anything to him, and I was happy, of course, because I didn't want to mess up my first war in a brand new alliance. And dude, yeah, luck favors the brave for sure. And I was a little too brave on that occasion, but hey, I got the solo. So this was the last fight of this video, and I was supposed to take this with CIW with W Max pre-fight, and I've done this before. No 38 Kindred. It's a fairly basic fight with CIW and power back boosts on it's pretty simple. So I start with the power start 1. So the plan here is for me to just reach to my SP2, heavy him to get the protection out, and again heavy into my SP2. So here I parry heavy, I get the passive fury, and again heavy into my SP2, get to second bar of power again, and look at that SP2 113k. I should have thrown this here, but that also did 20k even with the protection on. Now I'm in the corner, and although I'm winning the HP race for sure, I just need to get out of the corner though. And this reminds me of the first time I took this fight a few wars back last season. And I don't know why I threw that SP2. I should have kept it so that I don't get rooted, but it's fine. Just need to wait it out, and he goes down. So that was my first war in DSVG. It was a little bit of a bumpy war, but I got all my solos, which is the most important part. This was a very close war for us. We both were tied on scores 5-5 each, but we won this war on time, which was a great finish and a great start of this alliance for me. And thank you for all the members in DSVG who welcomed me. And that's it, guys. Have a great one. Cheers.